Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Alright, so in the last video that I just uploaded, it was the main purpose of that was if you are using teachings of Jesus to ensnare or trap people, you are doing the work of the devil. The Bible, especially the teachings of Jesus, as Jesus said, the truth shall set you free. So a lot of people will say, well, why do you knock the Christian church? I'm not necessarily knocking the Christian church. What I'm doing is making you aware that there are some people in the Christian churches, even in leadership positions, that are literally demonic narcissists. They purposely embed themselves into everything, including the church. So I'm not saying it's an either or situation as well, either it's a good church or it's a bad church. No, that's limited left brain thinking. I'm saying, look, there's good and bad, okay? There's good and bad people everywhere. It's not like, well, this city only has good people. This church only has good people. No, there's good and bad everywhere. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. It's because I was one of those people. I just blindly trusted everything everyone told me. Oh, these are good people. We're in church. No, don't do that. Now, this isn't just for church. This could be your family. This could be your school. This could be, you might be a spiritual person and belong to a spiritual group. Be careful. They're there too. All I'm saying is to be conscious, to be aware of what's going on around you, and one of the biggest messages I've taught people is to see things, and especially people, for who they are. Not who you want them to be, not who you envision them to be, not who you'd like them to be, or even their potential. See a person for who they are in that moment. Did they lie? Did they tell the truth? Did they tell you one thing one day and then a week later tell you the opposite? Start seeing people for who they are and then make your decision on whether you want to be around them or not from that. Alright, so here's one thing I want to say to people that are empaths or empathic or spiritual, light workers, light healers, etc. Is one of the things you have to understand is your job is not to save the demons. That's not your job. It never was. Jesus didn't even do that. Your job is to save the Mary Magdalenes. Now, I did not say, oh, your job is to act all high and mighty and I'm above you and I'm coming to save you. No. It's not to make them feel like they're less than in any way, shape, or form, because they're not. Think of it like this. Okay. I saw a YouTube short where there was this cat that was being surrounded by like 5 dogs, and it was kind of hiding up and back behind these crates. And there's cat. It's like there's no way it's going to get away from these dogs. And all of a sudden, another cat just comes sprinting along, and there was like the main dog that was the closest to this cat. And this cat just from the side just ran full speed into this dog, started scratching and biting it. And the other cat actually ran off and got away. But now this cat kind of got ensnared with these dogs. But it was fighting these dogs off. And eventually the dogs gave up, quit, and walked away. That's all I'm saying. You're here to help people. You're here to help to lift people up. You're not here to... it's not like my egotistical says I'm here to save you because I'm better than you. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you can help someone, help them. So the reason why I say your job is not to save demons is because it's not. That was never... Jesus doesn't save demons. He took demons out of people and then cast them into the fiery pits of hell or into pigs or whatever. Now, the reason why I say this is a lot of you will spend years trying to save a demon who has no intention of being saved. They're looking at you like, wow, this person's a real idiot. My job is to make you go to hell. So your job is not to save those. Your job is to let go of those and save those who can be saved. But not just save those who can be saved. Well, okay, let's look at Mary. Mary was a good person. She was always a good person. So it's not like, oh, she fell off the path and now she's beneath me and she's a sinner. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, but that mentality has got to get crushed, okay? It's got to go away. It's like Mary was always a good person that got attacked by demons that needed people to help her. Period. End of sentence. Save those who are good. Save those who can be saved. And let go of the rest. Let God deal with them. Maybe I shouldn't be using the word save. Maybe I should be using the word help. So I was listening to a video a while back talking about, how did they say, it's basically there's a heaven, there's a hell, but there's also a middle, okay? So I look at the empaths as up on top, they're heaven. And in the middle, there's a bunch of people that are just conformists. They just don't want to see good or bad. They don't want to see, they really don't even want to see God or the heavenly spirit world because it'll scare the crap out of them. They just want to stay in the middle, just leave me alone, I'm in my box, I'm okay. And then you have the evil people that are going after the empaths and going after the middle and trying to tear them down. Okay, so your job number one is to help empaths, to help other light workers, other spiritual people. The next level would be maybe to save the middle. I don't even know if that's something we can do. Okay, the evil ones, they have no intentions of going up. Their whole thing is like, no, we're going to bring you guys down. Okay, so I would avoid those. Okay, so I'm just going down a list here. So if this video seems a little bit not like it used to be, it's because I'm actually going down a list. I want to make sure I get these. I think this stuff's important. So who gets demonized? The evil ones? Nope. The empaths, the good people, the people that actually have a heart, that are loving and kind. Now, number one, why is that? Because look, when you're awake, or when you're in a space of loving and feeling good, that artery in the lower reptilian brain opens up and allows you to open up to your larger right brain, which means you're awake and you're seeing what's going on. So this is why they will go after people that aren't even spiritual empaths. They'll go after people that are just loving, because they've got to constantly shut people down, because otherwise people will wake up to the Wizard of Oz, because the Wizard of Oz is not a good person. And when people begin to see, like, holy shit, there's a bunch of Wizard of Oz's running around pulling the wool over people's eyes using screens and curtains and loud boxes and amplifiers, they're like, oh, well, these people are fake. They're fake as fuck. And all of a sudden you realize how weak they are. And that's what the whole Wizard of Oz was all about. The tiniest group being in the group, Toto, like, what would a Toto weigh, like 5 pounds or something like that, 6 pounds? He ran over, and Dorothy's like, no, Toto, no. And he pulled the curtain, and he reveals the Wizard of Oz, which is the same thing, the equivalent to pulling the mask off the person or seeing behind the mask. So who do these narcissists go after? They go after people that are awake. They especially go after people that are very conscious, people that are healers, people that can help people to open up to their spirit, to the spiritual side. So they go after the empaths, they go after the light workers, the healers, they go after the energy healers, the people that can actually help you to heal. So I've got a video with Adam, and everything he said was about how he felt this sense of peace, this sense of enlightenment, this sense of just like freedom. So I'm going to upload a portion of that video. I'm probably going to re-upload the whole video and a couple of his videos down the road because they're so old, and I think the newer group that has joined probably needs to see these videos.
It was more like, wow, I feel good, like just serenity, feeling good, feeling peaceful, feeling comfortable, but also like feeling strong, recharged. And it was amazing. It was amazing contrast. And the other thing, like Mike said, is he's in California, I'm in the UK. I was like, how the hell do you do that? And so I've had energy healing before, and I get that it could be remote, but this was like potent. I've had energy healing before where I felt relaxed and I felt influence and stuff, but this was like on another level. This was like I got knocked the hell out. I woke up really peaceful.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out is the way, because we obviously spoke about this before, he had mentioned, like, it's like I just got up. It wasn't a battle. It wasn't this conflicting, okay, get enthusiastic, get out of bed. It was just like, wow. It's like, because most people have the brakes on to life. Most people don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to face their day. They don't want to deal with people, because most people are like in this stuck kind of like forehead kind of stuck, what I call stuck energy. And what happened was I opened up his this is what I did. I opened up, I'm going to use I don't want to use too technical terms, but I basically opened up his energy field. So there was no resistance. So now you're like, well, just get out of bed. Like, oh, okay. Like, it was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was very peaceful, very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, just an amazing feeling. Yeah, it was good.
Now,
Like I said, this morning when I had that healing session, I felt like new, like a kid again. Like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just refreshed, new. I felt like I was 17 again, but it's funny. I've got a lot of reference to being a kid because it was this energy and enthusiasm and almost like an innocence about me that I'd reclaimed, and it wasn't being lost in my sort of chaotic ways of today. I guess adult life and stuff that we do. And actually doing that healing event with Mike, I kind of think we don't need to. I think we do put chaos on ourselves, and that if you do a session with Mike, you'll know exactly what I mean. You can be a lot more calm, just feel good. And it sounds really simplistic saying that, but when you don't feel good, it's a big deal. It's easy to say, yeah, it sucks. It's not nice.
Yeah, so Adam, before this had basically lived with anxiety, like an intense level of anxiety. And what did you say last time we discussed this? You said anxiety takes over your life or destroys you, or do you remember what you said the first time we tried to do this? You said something about how anxiety just, it controls your life, or it takes over.
It just takes you over. Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to go ahead.
Yeah, it takes over you. It's consuming.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know what I'm going to do, because I've literally more than tripled my subscribers since this video has come out. There's a couple videos of Adam, and I'm going to just upload them probably in pieces. I might even upload the whole one like all by itself, but it's pretty long. So I guess what I'm doing here is showing you that, look, when I say that healing is possible, it's not just, oh, Mike Colleen's being a rah-rah cheerleader, oh, you can heal. No, I absolutely know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can heal. I've healed people with cancer, full-blown cancer, where their doctors wrote them off like there's nothing else we can do. We're sorry, but say goodbye to your family and friends, throw a party, etc. Healing, absolutely, 100% is possible. You have to ask. You have to want it. That's pretty much the only secret. I'll do the rest. If you want to find other testimonials, go to my website at Mike Collin, MikeKollin, and the third tab over, at least right now, I don't know what it'll be like when you get to there, but it says healing. Click on the healing tab at the top and drop down to the bottom. You'll see energy healing testimonials. I might also move this underneath testimonials, which is all the way to the right. So we've got videos of people talking about physical injuries that no doctors could heal, that they've had for 5, 6, 7 years, spinal injuries, I think hip injuries, and emotional healing. Now here's the thing about healing. What we're really doing is we're healing the emotions around the physical injuries. When you heal the emotions, the body begins to heal itself and the injuries go away. Hey, this is Mike Collin at MikeCollin.com. Remember, you're a badass. You're here to live your life to the fullest, kick ass, be strong, and make things happen. Remember, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the like button, make a comment, and if you want, there's a donation button down there in the description box. Another way you can help out this channel is just go to my website, MikeCollin.com. And you can buy one of my books or one of my packages, $75 package for my dating relationship coaching. That is my favorite. That's my number one thing that I do. God bless you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.